Hello there.
Hello.
That's
Oh,
Dan.
I love that
That's
smile.
Dan.
I love that smile and that voice.
And look, we
Oh,
brought you
isn't it
some
beautiful?
flowers.
Oh, they're beautiful.
And these are lilies, and they're set to bloom.
Oh, how lovely. Oh, how beautiful. Just see how long I will enjoy that.
Oh yeah, and the lilies will make the, they smell so fragrant. We thought it would.
Oh, that would be wonderful. It would clean the whole apartment. And who's over there?
Don't get excited, he has a beard.
Yes,
It's your grandson, Adam.
I can't believe it.
What do you think, huh?
I love them. I've always loved beards.
Except the first time you saw me in a beard, when I didn't tell you, you got a little
Oh, that's
upset.
a beautiful smile, too.
So good to see you.
Thought I was the next door neighbor.
And your voice is the
fisherman.
same.
Yes, yours too. Yours too.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Yes.
My goodness, to have you all get here.
And Grandma Alice, this is Alice May.
I'm Alice May. I've never met anyone with my
This is
name.
Alice May.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
You should have seen him when I told him for the first time my name. He almost fell off his seat.
I was very surprised to meet another Alice May.
That's a hard name to remember. Oh, how nice you could make it today.
Oh, I wanted to meet him.
And look at that beautiful hair. Oh, that's
Thank you.
lovely. I'm so glad you could make it with the boys.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Well,
is there a place to sit?
Daniel and Alice drove up from New York City, Manhattan, and Adam drove from New Hampshire, Portsmouth, Durham, New Hampshire, and of course Donna and I drove from upstate New York. And
Now you see?
it was a convergence of the Bradley clan, and here we are.
Oh, it's wonderful.
For your birthday.
Let's sing.
So,
Wonderful.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alice. Happy birthday to
That
you.
feels so nice and warm.
Yeah.
And look at that powerful aura. Oh, everyone, welcome, everyone. And thank you very much for coming. That sounds rather formal.
That was fine.
Yeah, you need a microphone.
That was fine.
But anyway, I didn't know how else to put it. But it's wonderful to see you. This is
Put
the
it just
biggest
fine.
treat, biggest present I could have on my no, it isn't my birthday, is it?
It's a few days past.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
Alice May here believes that birthdays should take a week of celebration. When she met Dan, she introduced him to the fact that a birthday isn't just that day, it's a whole week.
And when is your birthday?
May 24th? In May?
In May?
May 24th.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's how she got the middle name May. Her mother, because she was born in May, her mother said May would be her middle
I
name.
came early. So I was a month early. So my mom figured I wanted to come in May.
You were impatient to get to
Yeah,
this world.
I was.
Oh, that's great. And how is your mother?
She's wonderful. She's wonderful.
And where did she live?
She lives in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're gonna visit her on Labor Day, so that'll be nice.
But Alice grew up in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah,
So,
different kind of place.
mhm.
You see, I'm not used to jumping around all these places. New York and Buffalo, New York.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
How did you land in Buffalo?
Oh, that's where she was born.
Oh,
Alice was born in Buffalo.
My dad's from there.
isn't that great? Oh, I welcome you all.
Yeah, your place looks great.
It's, oh, well, listen, it makes it great to know when you're here. And of course, these flowers are all for the occasion. Isn't it beautiful? Thank you for your flowers. Are these they?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, they're beautiful.
They're lilies and
Oh, what beautiful colors. Look at that.
yeah, isn't it a beautiful purple?
Yes, I
A
can
lovely
see.
color purple.
Oh, it's a beautiful collection there.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a
The lilies
couple of
will be
buds.
blooming.
And look at that. You
Yeah.
have it. Isn't that sweet?
And these will open into big flowers here.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Mm.
It's so pretty. Oh, I'll take good care of that.
You can smell them
Excuse
too.
me. I love flowers, and I love to tend them, and I will not let them get thirsty. Not up here. I know how to keep them happy.
Did you want to read your card?
Sure. We have a birthday card that we put together. If you want to, we have a card, and I can read it for you. Yeah, that's This is a card that Alice and I picked out.
Well, that makes it very precious to me.
Oh,
I was like,
And
Oh, I know.
we
I know
loved the
which
quote.
one I
We were
picked.
moved by the quote. It's Oscar Wilde,
Yes.
and he writes, "With freedom, books, flowers, and the moon, who could not be happy?"
Oh, that's
And we thought it was so
That is
beautiful.
great.
they're different.
That is a great quote.
because I think
Oh,
we
say it
all
again.
Read it
What's-
again,
what's the
Dan.
quote?
It's with freedom, books, flowers, and the moon, who could not be happy?
Oh, I love
that matches your
everyone.
grandma.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
And it really made me think of you, you know.
Oh, thank you, because that is so meaningful to me. Every one of them, the books and the moon,
And the
Yes, the
flowers.
moon
and the flowers,
You always had a lovely garden.
And freedom.
and freedom.
Yeah.
and freedom. I'm very fortunate. I've been able to be free and live in a place like this.
Mhm.
See,
Yes.
because some places you don't feel that free.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
But I do here. They treat their not
Res-
your tenants,
residents.
but my resident. As a resident, I'm treated very well. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
And so we wrote in it, "Dear Grandma, it is so wonderful to see you. I have missed you, and Alice May has been so looking forward to meeting you. I found this card to be very inspiring, just like you are to me.
Oh, that's
And we can't
touching.
wait to share our lives with you on a special visit."
Oh, darling, that's
Love,
beautiful.
Dan.
That's touching.
So
That's a beautiful. That should be printed. I'm going to save this all my life, says Alice. I wonder how.
Sorry, that
The
was
camera.
me. That was my camera.
Oh, it's all right. How long will I have? But I feel as though I'm going to be here till I'm 100.
Right.
Oh, that's sweet. I'm going to keep that right where I can see it all the time. And that's just a box of tissues, I think.
here we can put it right here.
Is it going to be safe? I don't want it knocked over.
maybe on the table.
On the
A table
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah. On the table here.
See this handsome couple? That was Grandma's parents, Marion and Benjamin Fairchild, my grandparents.
Very handsome.
Mm.
Their wedding picture, wasn't it?
It's a sweet
Is it?
picture.
I think it was the wedding picture.
Mm.
It's beautiful. Handsome man. He lived with us.
Yes, he did.
He lived with us for a few years. At the end of his life, I guess I had just come back from the army, and while I was in the army, my grandmother died, and Grandpa was living in the house in Bay Ridge. But then the city of New York came along and they condemned all that whole neighborhood for the Verrazano Bridge expressway. And so they, Mom and Dad had to empty out the house. I don't know, have any idea what you did with all that furniture.
I have no idea.
Because
It's
they had,
amazing.
of course, they had a full house, the house that you as a child were in
Yes.
when you were a little girl, and all the possessions that would go with it, and a married life of 60 years that they had. What in the world you did with all that, I don't know.
Well, who remembers those things?
But then Grandpa came to live with us, and I got to know him very well. He was really a gentleman. And he was, what I thought was wonderful about him was that he came to live in the home with his daughter and her husband and kids, but he respected them, and he would sit in the chair and not get involved in discussions or any issues.
He was never in the way.
No, it was never in the way. Of course, you would know that more than I, because I was off to work. And
Was that in Madison, New Jersey, or was that?
initially in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. I came home from the Army, and he had taken over my room, but that was okay. No, you had given me the room up in the front, and but it worked out fine. This picture is a picture of my mother's brother, Walter. And Walter and my mother, and Walter and Alice, when they were little children, it was about 1917, I believe, was the polio epidemic in New York City. And they both came down with polio. And my grandparents, where this picture was taken, was probably back up in Connecticut on the family farm. And so when the kids came down with polio, their parents took them up to Connecticut to the farm, where Mom can remember her aunts taking care of her when
Yes.
she had polio.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I remember you telling me how when you took the train, I guess, up there, and when you got off, that the hired man met you in a horse and buggy
Yes.
Wow.
and took you to the farm
Sure.
in a horse and buggy.
Wow, how long were you there? Do you remember? Was it a long time, or
I stayed a long time,
it must have felt like a long time?
and they had the idea they didn't know what to do in those days.
Yeah.
No,
So-
they didn't know.
They got the idea that if they rubbed the legs, that I wouldn't be paralyzed. And
Probably
it's
right.
wonderful. I
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Much circulation.
Really?
So your aunts would rub your legs and keep the circulation going.
Yep.
But poor Walter, beautiful child, he was 12, I think, and he didn't make it. He died, and it broke the parents' hearts, of course. And I think it was then that you moved to 7720,
Yes. And you remember the address.
7720,
Mm.
7th Avenue and 77th Street.
Mm.
Beautiful
they
old
needed that-
brownstone with
Yeah.
four, attached with the high stoop, beautiful stone, big house, 4 bedrooms. Downstairs there was a lovely dining room with all inlaid wood carvings, a study, a living room.
That was
But
a
that was the
lovely-
house that was torn down, and then Grandpa came to live with us in Bay Ridge.
Yes.
And then went out to Madison, you're right, to Madison, New Jersey
Mm.
with us. And that's where he died. He died in the
King's.
King James Nursing Home in Chatham.
Yeah.
At the end of the street from where you went to elementary school.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was only 53? Did you say?
No, I just said he died at the King James Nursing Home.
Yes.
which was in Chatham, and it was just down the street from where Dan and Adam went to elementary school.
Oh,
It was on the same street where they went to elementary school.
Hmm.
Who would have guessed, you know,
Yeah.
all those years later?
we cannot guess our future, can we?
No, and it's just as well, don't you think? I mean, really, it's just as well.
We live the day at a time, really, and do as the best we can
In the moment.
and hope that, and I'm thankful for I'm always thanking the good Lord that I'm as well as I am.
Hmm.
Because many people get to be my age and they can't keep up with me. Now, where did I get this?
Well, that was a box of tissues. Did you want a tissue? It was up here.
All right. It can stay up there, then I can remember it's there.
Oh, and here's a picture of you and Dad, your Charlie boy, on your wedding day.
Oh, yes, of course.
It's my
Well,
father.
the name Charlie
my
isn't too
grandfather.
popular the past couple of days because there's been a big Hurricane Charlie. That's
Yeah.
really been
Yeah.
frightening the whole country, especially in Florida. Big hurricane named Charlie.
That's my father, Charles.
We're supposed to get the tail end of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
I'm hoping it goes off to sea and doesn't give us the tail end of it. We don't need the tail end of the hurricane.
No, you don't.
Hmm.
And so you better get started early.
Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
Did you hear that, Dan?
Yeah.
You better get started early tomorrow. Beat that hurricane coming up the coast. Huh?
Well, no more
this is
flat
a-
tires.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's that, Alice?
This is a lovely town
Mm.
here.
Oh, it